Right. So if you're at home and you want to make a air drying box to dry out your cured meats, so once you've salt sugar cured them, you're going to need something to air dry them. I mean, you can do it in the fridge. You can wrap it in a tea towel. I personally find this method more fail safe. You're going to salt sugar cure it. You're going to hang it in a box. It needs extraction. It needs a filtered inlet. And it needs lots of air. You don't want anything touching in there. You want any piece of meat or vegetables. You can dry vegetables as well. You want just to be hanging lots of air to move around. This wants to be firing out to draw air out of the box. You want to, I mean, I've knocked this together with a storage container, a laptop cooling pad, but if you've got an old laptop, an old PC tower unit, or anything with a ventilation fan, it does not need to be this big. This is kind of like a turbo version. You just need to have a fan mounted about here at the opposite end from your inlet, just to draw air through. It doesn't need to draw fast, it just needs to draw to keep this inside, or to draw humidity out. I just took a sort of buffing cloth, a polishing cloth. You can see it's not particularly pretty, but it does work. Packing tape or any sellotape you might have at home, just tape that on there, tape your fan on there, any sort of extraction fan you've got. And if you can rig it up to like a USB charger or some sort of power, that's why the laptop cooling pad works well, because I've just rigged it to this USB charging point. And then you're going to need some skewers. I've put clothing hooks underneath, or sort of cup hooks underneath, sorry. So I can push a skewer through and it'll meet that. As it goes through, I'll push the meat on, I'll show you later. So that goes through there. It meets the hook. And when the lid goes down, it hangs the meat on the inside of the box, which we'll show you later on. And so your cured meat goes in, you plug it in, the fan goes on, and you leave it alone. And you leave it for, I mean, here we're in the mountains, a bit dry, the air's quite dry. We can get cured meat out in about 4 days. And once it's cured, it's preserved. And then you can just leave it on the side. You can eat it. It'll be delicious because you've forced flavour in by putting spice rubs, etc. on it. And it also intensifies the flavour because you've dehydrated it, so you've got like a more intense flavour left over. If you want to know how to do that, you can always send us some messages in the commentaries. And good luck with that.